What's up, this is Jake with Hike 734, hiking to Terraced Falls in the Bechler area, which is in the southeast of Yellowstone National Park. And Terraced Falls starts at the Cascade Creek trailhead, follows Cascade Creek down to Falls River, which eventually makes it down to Terraced Falls. And it's a short hike starting at Cascade Creek trailhead, where you can just right at the trailhead see Cascade Creek. And it's just this cute little creek that is beautiful, and I'm hiking it in September, so I've got fall colors, and it is awesome. And yeah, you're walking in the forest, but you're right along the creek, and I can't tell you how much I love this creek. It is really cute, it is really beautiful, and it just goes from being kind of chattery to having really cool cascades and falls, and they're just nuanced and wonderful. And then it will come down to a slower part where it'll be really willows and whatnot, and then it'll start chattering again, and then there'll be little waterfalls again, and it just kind of goes back and forth. I don't know, for probably the first 2/3 of this trail. Overall, it's short. It's less than 2 miles, I think, to the end of the trail, and yeah. But from there, it eventually joins up with Falls River. And Falls River is pretty, and it's just basically a larger version of this of Cascade Creek. And so it's got a couple of starts off kind of being a little bit chattery, and then it goes and has a couple of nice falls, and then it just kind of alternates between Cascade and then little falls, and then stillness, and just really pretty. Just both of these are awesome, and they're really great because this part of the park has a lot of waterfalls because it's just eroding away at the volcanic rock. But anyways, you finally get to Terraced Falls, and you can finally get to the top of the first one, and that is awesome. It is just really cool. It's complex and nuanced, just like the ones on Cascade Creek, but just bigger, a lot bigger. and that drops into this really cool canyon. It's kind of the entrance to this canyon, obviously carved away by this river and these waterfalls. And then the next one outdoes the previous one, and just really cool. It's just this kind of combination of Cascade, kind of reminds me of Wraith Falls on one part of it, but then the rest of it is just good tumbling, powerful falls. So anyways, from there's just a little shelf falls. It's not as easy to see, but you're really at the trail end, and you can see Falls River kind of disappearing off into the distance. And yeah, super cool. Like, I just sat there for a little while and just soaked it in. I would definitely do this hike again. There's no creek crossings, and it is just following along these two wonderful little waterfalls, or these wonderful creek / river with a bunch of cascades and just goodness. So anyways, I hope I talked long enough to show you a lot of the beautiful. And anyways, this is Jake with Hike 734, hiking the short, relatively flat, little bit up and down hike to Terraced Falls in the Bechler area in the southeast corner of Yellowstone National Park. If you like this video, subscribe on YouTube and head over to hike734.com for more goodness.